Silver's on the scene. It is Thursday, December 19, 2024. 5 days. 5 days till Christmas Eve and Santa Claus is coming. 6 days until Christmas. December 19th, 2024. But let's not forget. We'll never forget. And let's keep this in the forefront. Sebastian Rogers missing, gone from his home, Hendersonville, Tennessee. 297 days ago. Today. That's 297 days. That's 9 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. 9 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. Say his name. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Let there be no distraction in finding Sebastian. We're going to talk about that. Bring him home. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about, as always here, Sebastian Rogers and what we can do to find him and bring him home. Before we jump into it, I'm going to throw this up. Disclaimer on the wall. Disclaimer on the wall. The content in this video is intended for informational purposes only. Everything you see in this video is alleged and, in my opinion, not to be taken as fact. It is all my opinion. Please enjoy this video. And thank you. Thank you for your support. Really, truly appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue on, we'll leave Sebastian's face up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 photos and one of him having dinner with his mom, Katie Proudfoot, on February 25th, 2024. We'll leave his face up here. What I wanted to bring up was my neck. Excuse me, my neck is. Hold on one second here. My neck is cracking here a little bit. Okay, so we'll leave this up here as I discuss what I wanted to discuss, and that is moving forward and finding Sebastian. Here's the great thing about the social media, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's X, Facebook, Instagram, any means of getting his face out there and making people aware, keeping his awareness alive. In my opinion, if Sebastian is alive and he's somewhere out there, it's showing this flyer to people, physically putting it up somewhere, sending it electronically, keeping his face in front of everyone. That's how we find him. So, the point I wanted to make here is I'm about to share this with everyone. This is my topic for this video. What has happened since Monday, 12/16/24? FBI told me no. TBI told me no. Sumner County Sheriff's Office said yes. What has happened since, or what has been done since? I walked out of that office probably somewhere around my time in the afternoon, maybe even 1, somewhere around there. Let's just say the afternoon of Monday. So you had all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. Has something been done? Has something happened? So that's what we're going to focus on, okay? But my point here is, with all the creators out there and different things, there's a lot of different things. There's, people looking, if you've seen something at this area, that coming from At Night and Dog. If you've seen at this cross roads, there's still suspicion around the green hoodie, right? All this I just saw too through the emails. I wanted to bring up the emails. I was able to get down. I think I'm down to like a dozen emails, okay? Most of those are from like yesterday and today. So I think it was 114 when I started. Now we're down to a dozen, and probably not going to get to those tonight. I'm tired from my regular job, and then those emails, and now doing this video. But I wanted to give an update. My point of the story is this. My point I'm trying to make, that I keep saying I'm going to make, and it's taking forever. Tonight or today, we're going to discuss. This is the evening of the 19th, so it's 7:23 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to discuss again the search I did on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday with the car guys, Sunday with Terry Lynn, and what happened since. Okay, one thing you know about me, if you don't know about me, I'm about to tell you. If I bring something to someone that could be of evidentiary value, especially in the case of a missing teenager, say his name, Sebastian Rogers, gone 9 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, 297 days. I want to know what's happening. I want to know what has happened since that was handed off. Okay? So, something I didn't show before. Well, we'll come back to that. Let's get that down from there. This is a photo. Thank you, car guy. This is a photo taken of me. Silver's on the scene. Michael Silvers. You see my orange vest there. Thank you to the viewers who had recommended I wear a vest, as well as the walkie-talkies. Safety, okay? And believe you me, I've been in these woods in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and it happened this Saturday as well as Sunday. Not Sunday, it was later, Saturday. Gunshots, you hear gunshots. Rural, look at all the woods around, people hunting. So, safety. So, thank you for that. So, there I am. Pointer's not that big, but there I am. Okay. Drake's Creek. Okay. So, this is me out finding evidence that I believe is evidence, in my opinion, that needs to be at least tested and checked out. At the bare minimum, tested and checked out. Other evidence is there too that I didn't bring in because I wasn't so convinced that had to do with the evidence I did bring in, but it could. It definitely well could. So I'm having someone check to see if that is still there. Because if it's not, then that could mean Sumner County Sheriff's Department went out and got that. I wish I would have asked. There's a home down where those cars are headed. There's homes all around, but the closest one down to where those cars are headed. I wish I would have asked if they could have texted me if they saw some activity over in this area, specifically by Sumner County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so you know that went to the FBI, nothing. Went to TBI, nothing. And then I came here. All right, and here it is. Sumner County, state of Tennessee. Sonny Weatherford on the door still. The ex-sheriff, rest in peace. They leave that up there out of honor of him, I'm sure. So this is me. I just did a quick video while I was waiting outside before I was able to speak to Detective Carter. And, you know, as I said before, Sebastian's face, say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, once there and twice there. So if you go into this Sumner County Sheriff's Office for any reason, you'll see Sebastian's flyer up. And this was the original flyer, I believe, the first one, the Amber Alert that went out. So that's great. All that's great. So where does that lead us to now? How do I find out if something's been done with the evidence that I believe is evidence? And here's what I'm going to show you. This is a screenshot of an email I forwarded today at almost 2 p.m. Hi, Detective Carter. Hope this email finds you well and great. Just following up to see if anything more was discovered with the possible evidence I brought in Monday. Thank you for all you are doing to find and bring Sebastian home. Anything you need from me, please have no hesitation in notifying me. Michael Silvers. I left my cell number. I've blocked that out. There's a few red boxes here. I don't want to put exactly what I put in the title. I don't want that being broadcast at this point. Detective Carter, I'm leaving out the rest of his email because I don't want people to just start flooding him with emails. I don't think that would be fair. I understand we need to give law enforcement time to do their job. I do. I also understand that what I believe this evidence could be, there needs to be some expedited work done. Okay? I mentioned to you before, as you all know, full-time job. I've given a little bit more information about that throughout different videos. We know it's in sales. If a customer calls me and I'm unavailable because I'm with another customer or in a meeting or doing a many different tasks for my job, they leave a voicemail. And I get back to them. I can tell you this. In over 20 years of doing outside sales, I've not returned a call within the same day. And with doing that, if there's a task given to me, once I do return that call, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this, that, whatever this and that is, I make sure I get it to them in an expedited fashion. Now, that is completely different from working a missing persons case, from looking for a missing person, deciding is it criminal, is it not criminal, is it did he walk away, was he taken away, is he alive and well, is he somewhere where he's not alive and well? So all this is in my opinion because I've never been law enforcement, right? I said to Detective Carter that day, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do something, and I believe this is something. So, do I need to know everything about what I brought in? No. But I need to know if something is going on. Was there a team sent out to the area that Detective Carter has the exact geolocations on? Did someone go get the blanket and pants that were there? Because it could be of relevance. Did someone go out where this piece, that I'm not revealing what it is yet, was found to see if there was anything else around it? Did someone contact the private property owner near where this was found to see if they could come take a look? Or was nothing done? So that's the question of the night. So this video, and I don't even think I've come up with a thumbnail on this video or a thought of what it's titled. It just hit me as I was going through all the emails. Okay, I was going through all the emails. And what were the gist of the emails? Ford's Pond. Ladies and gentlemen, Ford's Pond is in Oregon. I think Oregon came and went when it came to the investigation. In my opinion, disclaimer on the wall, I don't think Oregon was of anything. If you want my full opinion, I believe Oregon was a distraction. And what do we not deal with? We do not deal with distractions. Okay? So that's one part. Cell phone was a lot of the emails I had. Ladies and gentlemen, Detective Carter has the cell phone. I'm not as concerned with the cell phone as much at all as I am concerned with the other piece of evidence. I mean, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I've mentioned cell phone. I've mentioned pants. I've mentioned blanket. Blanket and pants out by the creek. Cell phone 27.27 miles from his home. But there is another piece of possible, and I call it possible evidence, because I can't speak 100% sure what it is. But I have an idea what I think it is, and that needs to be tested and discovered. And I don't know, maybe it's in a lab now. And I'm not saying Detective Carter needs to phone me when he does it. No, I'm not saying that. So what do? I do exactly what I showed you, and I send out just a friendly reminder. And if you need me for anything. So I'm hoping I can get some kind of communication that says, we are testing, we're in the process, we are looking into it. Sebastian Rogers, say his name, gone 297 days today. Have you seen me? It's a $250,000 reward. Know something, say something. See something, say something. Did you see something? Then come forth and say something. So that was it. I just wanted to discuss that. Is anything happening? So I'm waiting on someone to let me know if there is something or not something out there. Kind of got a little bit of an idea today that I don't think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. So I want to be 100% sure, because if those pants and blanket aren't there, then that leads me down a road of positivity. Okay, that something is happening. Because I would have loved myself to stay and spend at least another day. I'd say at least, well, by myself, I'd say at least 3 hours to look for other stuff. These are the moments when I have a limited time. And it pains me that I have that limited time, but yet if I don't get back to my normal duties, then I won't have the time at all. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where if sometimes I'll tell customers, if I sell something to you at that price, then there will be nothing more to sell because we will go out of business. But so I have to get back to my normal responsibilities. So if you want to email me, please do so. Keep the emails coming. I feel so good that I was able to get back. Some of these emails, when I get to them, and it could be a week later, and they're like, "Hey, are you not getting my emails? Or hopefully you're not just ignoring." I don't ignore emails, ladies and gentlemen. I will answer every one, and so just keep them coming. They lead to different things. One of the big ones people were sending recently were, videos of people giving their idea where Sebastian may be. And I'll say this to the creator that helped me get to where I was Saturday. I'm not going to mention today, but shortly there will be a video describing who she is and how great she is and how good of a reading viewing she did to help bring me where I was Saturday. So thank you. She knows who she is. That's coming up. But I guess what I'm trying to say and summing all this up is I'm trying to get confirmation that leads or possible evidence coming into that office is being followed up on. Because there's one thing I will not do. I will not hand something off that I feel strongly about and just walk away. Not in the case of this missing child, Sebastian Rogers, 16 years old. Been gone way too long, and we need answers. In my opinion, there's other people that don't care to have answers, but I'm not one of them, and I know this community that's looking for Sebastian isn't any of those either. Where is Sebastian Rogers? So let's sum it up with this. We'll go over everything again. Here it is. Say his name. He's gone 297 days today. Forge Pond. Areas en route to the home and areas around the neighborhood or the town. In a home or a place being hidden. These are all great theories and possibilities. Absolutely anything's possible. Green hoodie. All these are possible. Did he not make it home that night? Was he never back in that home after Roadhouse? All of these are possible. So everyone keep working those directions. My direction goes a little different, in my opinion, in my research, and what I've seen with my own eyes, as well as what I've looked into and researched myself. This is why I say this is for informational purposes only, not to be taken as fact, my opinion. And I urge everyone to do their own research and see what you come up. So if you come up with, that's why if you come up with he's in Kansas somewhere, alive and well, then follow that. Then follow that, because here's the power of community. If we have 10 different scenarios, theories, thoughts, that Sebastian's in 10 different spots. Well, if we have 10 people, then everyone take a spot, right? Imagine there's a child missing in a department store, and there's 10 different spots in the store the child can be, and there's 10 people. Then one person goes to each spot. There's 20 people, 2 people go to each spot. There's 50 people, 5 people go to each spot. Because think about this. If all 50 went to one spot, if all 10 went to one spot, what about the other 9 spots? So what I'm trying to say, and I seem like I'm going around circles here, but basically what I'm saying is this. Sometimes it's better for all of us not to focus on the exact same thing, right? So other creators focus on this spot, and another creator focuses on this spot, and I'll focus on this spot, and someone else can focus on that spot. Make sense? So I'm real careful to say Ford's Pond, I do not believe he was ever there. That's my opinion. So an email on that will get a response like this. Thank you. Anything's possible. You might want to send this to Dog or At Night or FBI or TBI. I guess FBI, since it's in Oregon, or the Oregon OBI. But I just don't believe he's there, in my opinion. Okay? So when you go out searching, when you go out looking, when you try to figure out where can Sebastian Rogers be, it's hard to find someone getting pulled in 10 different directions. So find your direction and focus on that until that's exhausted, and then you can find another direction. And if we're all doing it at the same time, I've said this from day one, working together, oh man, it's great. Because believe you me, would I not like, you saw this, right? And I was going to recap of what we were showing, everything. So I'm out here Saturday afternoon. You don't think I would have loved to have received a text, phone call, notification of some sort that said, Sebastian Rogers has been found live and well here, there, wherever here, there is. I would have loved to drop that shovel, take those gloves off, take that orange vest off, get back to the car, take those boots off, and smile with joy that he was found alive, well, happy, safe. That happens when we all check different things, okay? But if all of us were here looking, then who's out finding him in another spot? That's where community comes together. That's where we help people, okay? So there I am out in the thing. Sebastian Rogers, the flyer, okay? Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, no distractions. What has happened since Monday? That leads to a follow-up email. And that brings us to the Sumner County Sheriff's Department right here, right? And it all leads us back to, where is Sebastian Rogers? If you have any questions, if you have any tips, comments, all that stuff, silversonthescene@yahoo.com, silversonthescene@yahoo.com, silversonthescene@yahoo.com. Keep the compliments coming. You know, one of the emails I read today was talking about vicious remarks and you know, drama remarks and all that stuff that we ignore here at Silvers. We ignore it, okay? And they were saying they were amazed at how positive the comment section was. Silvers on the Scene. Here's the secret to that for people, and especially other creators out there. It's real simple. Anyone has the right to say whatever they want to say. And you have the right to ignore it. So if somebody believes you're someone bad, or somebody believes you're something whatever, just ignore it. We all, each one of us, know our truth. And when you know your truth, it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. So for the emails that say, hey, this was a comment, that's okay. Let the comment stay. People have a right to their opinion. And I look at it like this. I understand some creators take away rude comments. That makes sense. If you get too vicious and all that, of course, absolutely. But we come on, we do our opinion, right? We come on and we state our opinion. Then the comment sections are open for your opinion. But I do say this, and I wish I would, you know what, maybe I can bring this up. Let's see if I can bring this up. I can't bring it up. I guess I could bring it up. Let's see if I can bring this up. Hold on. Let's see if it'll come up right here. Yeah, it will. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if I'm signed in. I think I am still. Okay, here we go. So then you got here, view channel. Okay. Okay, so look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad this is up. Okay, so we got it. The disclaimer is here too. This is, okay, so how do we get here? This is the channel, Silvers on the Scene. More, and it tells you about Silvers on the Scene. Chasing justice while having fun and getting things done. Enjoy and thank you. Keep the awareness alive. Find them and get justice. Okay? But what I wanted to share mainly was right here. Look at this. And please remember this. Be kind and courteous to everyone. With love, Silvers 1 and Silvers 2. It costs nothing, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it costs nothing, and it feels so good. It feels so good. The calm wins every time. So let those say whatever those have. Everybody's got the right to their opinion. And just smile. You know, Madagascar. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave, boys. All right. So there you go. That's in the description. Silvers on the Scene. Sebastian Rogers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos. Photo with him and his mom at Texas Roadhouse. Have you seen me? Let's work together. Let's find him. Never stop searching. Say his name. No distraction in finding Sebastian. Where is Sebastian Rogers? Thank you, everyone, for everything. Really appreciate it. Hope your Thursday was great. And hey, it's Thursday evening, so guess what that means? Tomorrow's Friday. And not only is it Friday, it's the last Friday before Christmas. So probably most of you have already got work set up to where maybe you can get some time off, rest, enjoy family and friends. Say a word for Sebastian as you're having fun with your family and friends. And hopefully we can get him home soon. Maybe before Christmas. Wouldn't that be great? Say his name, Sebastian Rogers. Thank you. Everyone have a great evening. And as always, you know it, as always on Silvers on the Scene. Stay tuned. More to come. Thank you.
Silvers on the scene, silvers on the scene today. Silvers on the scene, silvers on the scene. We will not